Hi guys, welcome back to Heart with Sasha, the live video that I've been doing for the last 1 month, and I'm so glad that everyone around has supported this initiative that I've done. It's actually for mental health. We've had sports personalities, we've had yogis, we've had artists, we've had DJs. We've had, people like from different fields, that's what I've done. And I'm so glad that all of you have really given me so much of love for this heart-to-heart live that I've done for the last 1 month. The whole idea of doing this live was actually because I was living by myself and I thought maybe there's so many other people living by themselves, and what must be going in their minds, and if they're not ready to talk to anybody, if they want to hear some more like a positive motivational sort of a message, and just a normal chit chat with my friends. So I kind of wanted to do that and it went really well. So thank you very much guys for being a part of my live heart to heart. And if you've seen that I haven't really been doing lives for the last 1 week, and reason being because I'm done with my 1 month heart to heart live. The whole idea was to do a month and see how it goes, but I thought let's do one thing over the weekend. I can kind of have like DJs, artists come in and we talk about music, we talk about how things basically everyone's in a very different zone right now, but how music can actually help you kind of be in a better space. I mean, we all know that music always uplifts your mood, right? Like no matter what music, for me, any sort of music, but I am a music person from morning till night. You will not believe my speaker is on, like even right now. I think it's just been 5 minutes that I turned it off. So pretty much that. Thank you, Chino. Thank you guys for joining in. I will get the whole idea of this live is actually to kind of like get people together from the music scene, and let's we all cannot really go out. It's the weekend, it's Saturday night. I mean, we all would be, if not lockdown, if not coronavirus, we all would have been partying somewhere. So I thought, let me just treat you guys, especially all my followers here, that with some sort of a music event, so that it kind of uplifts your mood from the weekdays that you guys have been working hard or doing just the chores. I mean, pretty much that's what I've been doing. Like I haven't really got the time to even sit. This entire week was so busy. But thank you very much guys for joining in. I will get Ombré, so that's the app, that's where the after party will happen. And I have a very special guest today. I will also introduce you to all of them. But before that, like I tell you, heart to heart with Sasha, it's about going positive, and also just talking to my followers on a very friendly note. So I want to know if anybody here has sent me a message. I would love to reply to them on personally right now, and then we can get to our live video. Thank you Kalyani, thank you so much. Shweta, thank you for joining in. Nidhi, I hope you guys are still here. Yes, Chino, we're gonna kill it right now. Yes, I will get. But anyway guys, before we jump into the video, is there anything you guys want to know? Did you guys miss me? This entire week I was not there live. I think the last live we did was with Ombré, and then the after party, all that happened. And then on Sunday I did something so special. In fact, I wasn't keeping well, but my friend in Barcelona, Janvi, she was there, and we spoke about journals. We spoke about, meditation and all of that. And especially with, guys, lockdown is still there. Coronavirus is still there. If you take vaccines, we don't even know what and how things are happening. So we all just need to be safe. We need to just stay positive, because there's nothing else. What else can we do, right? So pretty much that. And yes, what I also wanted to tell is that, guys, if you have the opportunity and you're lucky to get your vaccines, please do get your vaccines. I have got my first jab and I'm waiting for the second. Hopefully it'll happen within this week. I've been trying my best to catch hold of my slot, and it's just not happening, So pretty much that. And give yes. Okay, so now I will get the team Ombré right now, and then we will have our special guest. So just stick around, guys. We have a big event happening for you tonight. So if you're partying with your friends or if you are with your family, you can have fun now. We can dance, we can talk music, we talk something more positive. Here we go. Okay. So we have Ombre first, and then I will be inviting our guest online. So there we go. Okay, do we have? Yes, we do have. Now, Ombre is here. Now I will be inviting India's really popular DJ known for his tech music. I love techno. And this is the whole idea. You know, I planned this with my friend. I'm like, so my friend Chino, it's his platform, Ombre. And I've been planning this with him for a very long time. It's just that we both get really busy with, you know, our lives and our work. But I said, you know what, we may start with something interesting. So since I was doing my heart to heart and, you know, Chino came on board and we kind of did one gig like last Saturday and it was a hit. So I said, let's just do it. The second one. And today is actually a celebration for our last live. Pretty much it's a celebration. But let's see what happens next week and week after and week after. But for now, I have a special guest with me today, DJ Mash, also known as Mashter, known for his progressive house techno music. I love his music, and now I can't wait to get him on board right now and then just talk something positive, understand what's the techno scene like in India, and post that we will be heading for an after party. So you need to download the app Ombre. I put it on my story. If you still don't know, you can go back and look for it. But OMBRE, you can see it here. You can see it on the other timeline there. So just join us for after party. But till then, let's get Mash here online and let's start our chit chat. Come on. Come on, guys, you gotta like lift me up. I don't see anybody, you know, I'm trying. I'm sorry. By the way, guys, I'm squinting because I cannot see. I'm blind without my specs. Where is Mash? Mash. I want you. Can you send me an invite? I'm very sorry, but I am not able to see. Yeah, I'm just trying. Sorry, guys. Trying to get him here. I think it's going to be a very interesting topic today. We're going to talk all about music. It's going to be interesting. I can't really see Mash. Okay. Let's see if I can find him. Can somebody in Ombre like kind of tell Mash to give me a request? If you can send me a request, Mash, that'll be great because I am trying to. Yes, Mashter. Sorry, let's see if I can get him here. Stick around, guys. Yes, there you go. Send request. And we're here. Yes, I can see you. I mean, I did see your message. Yes. Hi,
Hello.
Mash.
Hi, how are you?
I am good.
I'm good.
Where are you right now? Let's know that. Which city,
I'm
which country?
country. I'm on planet Earth in just a city called Gurgaon, right next to Delhi. So that's where I
Ah,
live.
right. What's the situation there? All good? Better? In a better state now?
I think it's getting better, but still a lockdown is here. So I have to close everything because my studio is in a mall and apparently the mall is shut. So I have
Oh
locked
my
myself
God.
inside. But it's all
Ash,
good. It's all good.
what about your stuffs like electronics? Because I've had a very bad experience last lockdown. My Mac went for a toss. My all my gadgets went for a toss,
Yeah, no, my stuff is here. Luckily, everything is safe. So,
Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing. So, Mash, I just want to tell you, like, since you've not really seen or been in my live videos in the past, so what I was actually doing was for the last 1 month, I was doing this live called Heart to Heart with Sasha. That's me. And what I was doing this live was to kind of bring awareness about mental health, mental peace, because there's so much of negativity going around. And I've got people from sports, like the sports stars, celebrities, yogis, artists like you, and singers, and a lot of other people from all walks of life. And
wow.
it just so happened that Gino is a friend of mine for the last 16 years, and he did tell me about his app. And he's like, you know what, let's do a gig. And I was like, okay, because Saturday night, we don't really have any other option right now, being a lockdown. So I was like, why not? Because music also uplifts our mood. It changes the way we think or whatever. So I was like, it's a good
True, true,
idea to
true.
start. And I am so glad to have you. I love your music. I've been following you
Thank
for
you.
quite some time.
Thank you. If you can give me 1 second, what I'll do is I'll just connect the headphones because it'll be
Yeah,
much clearer for me. Yeah.
sure, no problem. So guys, it's Saturday night, it's the weekend. Let me know what you guys are doing. If you're having music, I'm sorry. I am literally I'm on a detox mode right now. Hi Aman, nice to see you. So many friends and fans joining.
Yeah, much better now.
Much better. But did you hear what I
Yeah.
said before, earlier?
Yes, I could hear you, but I thought it's better, much clearer now. So, yeah. So,
Yes,
I think
yes.
it's a great initiative, and you've been doing a great stuff. And I think it's a great way to get the things rolling in the lockdown and motivate people. And
Yes.
so,
Because Mash, we can't just sit and crib about things. I mean, if we are fortunate enough and our families are safe and our relatives, everyone's safe, all we gotta do is sit at home. So might as well use this time productively, positively, instead of just watching movies and trying to,
absolutely.
psychophills me.
Absolutely.
Right? So let's start with, because I'm sure a lot of our followers there would like to know about you and what you do, what kind of music you play, how you started your career and everything. So I have a few questions lined up for you,
Sure,
and
sure,
we will
sure.
start with question number one. And I want to know from you, being a DJ artist, during the lockdown, how were you keeping yourself busy? You're mentally, how were you keeping yourself stable?
Like, I have a concept in life. For every situation I go through, I make it as a blessing in disguise. So I try and make the best out of it. So last year during the lockdown, I made a lot of music. I did a lot of tutorials, and I always wanted to be a chef. So I
Oh wow.
pursued that hobby and I started cooking like crazy. And yeah, going live occasionally and doing music, connecting with friends online. Yeah, that was just about it. So that's what I've been doing. So
Right.
so
And
I
don't
learned
you
a lot of
think?
things.
Sorry. Yes. Go
I
ahead.
learned a lot of
You
I said
did.
I learned a lot of things. So
Yes. And don't you think last lockdown and this lockdown is so different, even with you guys as an artist? You all were so active last year, but this year I just
yes.
feel the situation is something like, I don't know, it's very different compared to last, is what I feel.
Absolutely. Last year was like it was sort of a holiday period for me, I would say, because I had
Yes.
worked and done so many gigs, and this was the last year was the first time it happened, so nobody was expecting. Every day would unfold a new experience in itself, and we
Correct.
would just wait, and but in this lockdown, apparently, last year I would hear the cases of COVID and people dying here and there, but nothing, nobody I would know personally who would have lost. But in the second lockdown, in the last, it's only been 1.5 months, and I know about 10 to 15 people who were close to me I've lost. So that way it's been different, and that was another reason why I was not so socially active online as well, because it was just taking time to absorb everything.
Of
But I
course.
think we have to live with it and we have to move on, and that's what life is all about.
Of course, course. I mean, like, for how long can we do? All we gotta do is take our vaccines and stay safe and, get back to work, hopefully.
Yes,
We all start
yeah.
doing our work. Because it must
True,
be
true,
really
true.
hard. Tell me, secondly, with you guys, how badly has your industry been hit by this COVID? How busy were you? What was your schedule like before, like, COVID?
It's been really badly. Like it's probably the one of the worst hit industries, like the whole hotel industry or the hospitality industry, and then the entertainment and nightlife industry. I would say. Like for me, it was still okay because there was a still little bit of flexibility in December and January. So I moved to Goa during that time for a couple of months, and I had a lot of gigs at hand and that was the only reason because I knew people there and I know all the promoters and DJs. So I was in good terms, and that's why I was able to get through that period. But yeah, man, I can imagine somebody who has just started up or somebody who has doesn't have that many contacts or doesn't have a big agency managing them. There must be, I know a lot of people having a really tough time. I used to get a lot of mails from other DJs and I'm personally mailing them and trying to motivate them like, this is just momentary. Just be strong, be strong. And so many people I know have already lost the profession and just started doing. There's a DJ I know who started with me like 20 years ago. He's sold everything and he's doing like a cloud kitchen now.
Oh
So
my.
it's really badly hit, but yeah, we got to fight back and you know
Exactly,
handle it
exactly.
maturely. Yeah.
Yes. Mash, how did you get into DJing and this whole music scene? When at when and how did this happen for you?
It's actually a very long story. I can actually do a movie on it, but it all started as a child.
Oh
it all
wow.
started. It started as a childhood in my school time. Whenever somebody has a birthday or like I had a very big friend circle in school, and whenever somebody had a birthday or like some function at home, and what my father used to collect a lot of tapes at that time, audio cassettes used to come. So he had like 200, 300 tapes. So I would put all those tapes in bag and carried two tape decks to my friend's place and just started playing music without even knowing there's somebody called DJ or there's something called mixing or whatever. I would just
Yes.
play and I would record tapes. And eventually, then in 1995, I went to Goa for the very first time. And somebody took me to Hilltop,
Oh
and
my God.
I was
Hilltop
only
DJ.
19 that time.
Used to be.
And I was 19 years that time, and it just changed everything. I was like, yeah, this is what I want to do. And scene back then was totally different. You know what it is today. It was like very, very raw, very, very lot of hippies and like true, like really, really true and honest
Exactly.
scene. Uh,
Yeah.
yeah, and it just blew my head. I was like, man, this is just another dimension altogether. And the music that I heard that day, just, I could feel like it could, just kill all my negative energy and bring the positivity in me. And that was just the changing moment in my life.
Yes. Hilltop. Come on. We all got to talk about Hilltop for sure.
Yeah.
How's the journey been, Mash, with your like whole music scene? How has the journey been so far?
So it's been up and down. Like I never became a DJ because I wanted to be the number one DJ in the world or I wanted to be like really famous. I my objective was to play music to different crowd, meet different people, travel and see different places. And initially, my parents, like any other parents in India, who did not agree. They still don't know what I do exactly, to be honest.
Oh,
So,
really?
yeah. So occasionally they see my picture in newspaper or on social media, and they're like, "Oh, that's my son," and my mother will go and tell her friends. But yeah, initially it was tough. For first 10, 15 years, my mother kept saying me, "I regret that 15,000 rupees I gave you to learn
Oh.
DJing." But at the same time, I kept studying also. So I started DJing in India in 1997. Then in 2000, I moved to Australia. I did my audio engineering from there. And then I finished my master's there as well. So I was there for 8 years in Sydney. And I made a
Okay, we
lot of
have
connections
something in
there.
common. I'm cutting you off
Yeah.
here because I've lived in Australia.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Perth
Where?
City.
Oh, wow. How come we never met? Which year was it?
Oh my God, I know. I came back in 2012. It's been a
Okay,
while now.
I came back in 2008. So wow,
Awesome.
I know. Yeah. We should
Yeah,
have. I wish we bumped in there, man.
I know, right?
So
Oh my God. Where did
yeah,
you
yeah.
go in Australia? Where did you study audio engineering?
I studied in SAE, School of Audio Engineering. It was in City Central only itself. So,
Oh,
yeah.
nice.
And then I did my master's from Australian Catholic University. That was in North Sydney.
Not
So,
Sydney.
yeah. What about
Nice.
you?
Woo! High five!
What about you? What were you doing? You were studying there or
I
what?
was studying, yes, I've done my master's in journalism, fashion journalism. I
Oh,
studied at
wow.
TS and I was there, and then I was kind of working, trying to figure out life. Should I come back to India or
Yes.
stay there? You know how it is.
It was an
And
amazing
eventually I landed up.
experience.
Yes, yes,
Wow.
of course, of course.
People are amazing. The parties are amazing. Like I really
It's
had a
crazy.
time of my life. Yeah, yeah.
Exactly.
See.
I can imagine back in the days also, 2008 means, oh my God, it must be, I don't know how it was back then.
Yeah, yeah, it was what Goa used to be in '95. Sydney used to be
Yeah.
like Australia.
Oh my
Like
God.
every weekend, we'll go to Blue Mountains and out in the
Yes.
forest, camping, doing parties, and
Oh wow.
there's outdoor happening every weekend. And
Yeah.
I got in touch with right people eventually after 1 year, and I started playing. So every weekend I was playing at one, some do for the other, some outdoor party or the other, and it was really
Right.
great.
Oh, nice. Awesome.
So
Tell me,
and
what is it? I think I'm like,
no, no, I
it's
said
very
I
bad, your network.
okay. Is better now?
Yes,
Wait,
now I
I'll
can hear
connect.
you. Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. So I
Yeah.
said I'll meet a lot of friends, and because there are people from all over the world over there. Like so, I was living with Brazilians, Czech Republic, Russians, and and I've explored all the cultures, and I've made friends with everybody, and people from Slovakia, Japan.
Yes.
So it was really, really amazing. Yeah.
Oh my God. Same here. I have
Eh,
nothing different to say. Like Australia is, I don't know, probably because we've lived there. For me, it's like one country that if I had to move, I was planning to move last year also in a way, and
yeah.
it's my second home.
Oh wow, wow, wow! I wish I can go back again. Yeah, I want to go back. Last I went was in 2010. I haven't gone back since
Oh,
then. So
oh,
yeah,
okay. Yeah, I think I went like 3 years ago. So I try to make it a
yeah,
point every 2 or 3 years. I go back and
yeah.
visit my people there. But yes,
Awesome.
it's lovely to know. Mash, tell me, what do you think about the music scene in India in terms of festivals? Have you seen any sort of change, from the last 6, 7 years?
Yes.
And do you
De-
want to see any other change in the music scene right now?
Oh, definitely. The scene has drastically changed over the years in India. Like since the time I got back in 2008, and from the time I left, it had become more organized. The festivals like Sunburn had already come in. Then all the lot of other international festivals have come in the last few years. Then Supersonic is there, and and the music has evolved as well. Initially all these festivals were focusing on EDM music, which was like Eurotrance, artists
Yes.
like Armin van Buuren, Hardwell, and WNW, all that kind of stuff. But in a way, it was good as well because that became an entry point for all the young generation of India to explore that music who could not go overseas and attend those festivals.
Yes.
So it came to them, and I remember Sunburn in 2012 or 13 it was. They had like 60, 70,000 at that time of that point of time, people and all youngsters. So and eventually then eventually Supersonic brought Awakening, and it's just brought the techno culture all over the country. And then Goa of course has always been evolving. So musically the country is evolving, people are evolving. A lot of two-tier cities have come in now where the music scene is really good, and I really enjoy playing there, and I go there, and definitely the
Yes.
music is definitely evolving in India for sure.
Yeah. And when it comes to Supersonic, come on, it's Nikhil Chanappa, my dear friend. Nikhil, I wish
My
I
dear
could
friend
meet
too.
you. I wish you could
So
really
yeah.
watch it. Yeah, but
Yeah,
I
I wish
think
to.
like what happened, Mash? Like when I came back from Australia and I did see this whole Sunburn thing, and we all have been so used to going to a music festival back in Sydney,
Yeah.
right? So it was so
Yeah.
like I was shocked when I came back to India. I'm like, what? Is this happening here in
Yeah.
India? I just couldn't believe it. It was like unbelievable, but I did go. I loved the
Yeah.
experience. I think it was like mind blowing. And then, of course, after that,
Yes.
Nikhil did the Supersonic. I've been to a lot of his gigs also, and I think we've done a really good lineup of DJs and artists that people really like so
Still
far.
then, and then
And
yeah, then he started Satellite Beachside in Goa as well. That's
yes,
been doing really
yes,
good.
yes.
yeah.
There's a little problem. You want to
Wait, if
just
you just
check?
give me a second, I'll connect to Wi-Fi and
Okay. So while he connects, I just want to see whoever is messaging us. Hi guys, sorry, I'm just trying to read messages. I don't have my lenses on and I'm like can't see properly. So in case you see me squinting, guys, just ignore. But yeah, that was a good conversation with Mash. Let's wait for him to come back. But yeah, we were talking about how music scene has changed and how music scene has been right now, and I wanted to discuss something with him just when I wanted to, it just went off. So let's just get him. Okay, let's invite him again. Sorry guys, let me just get him. Stay up, guys. A lot of interesting conversation. I have so many interesting questions. There you
sorry.
are.
Yeah, back again. I hope it's better now.
Yes, yes. All good, all good. So yeah, you know what I was saying, Mash? Like back in like high school, when I was in high school, I did my high school in Bangalore. And I remember at that time we had like Brian Adams, Enrique coming, and it was like, oh my god, that was like a big thing. And now
Yeah.
people like Coldplay and everybody else has come like to our city in Mumbai and Delhi also,
Yeah.
overall to all the metro cities, and it's just like I can't believe. Because for me, my first concert in Sydney was like Green Day, and then I went
Oh
to
yeah.
like Kelly Rowland,
Yeah.
Sean Paul, Lady Gaga.
Wow. Awesome. Wicked.
Yeah, it's changed quite a bit, and I'm so happy that our like country is evolving when it comes to music and festivals. All of that.
Definitely.
Yeah, tell me one thing. Since we're talking about music, it's a vast topic. We're talking about techno scene. You are, I think, progressive house kind of music is what you play.
Actually, I'm an open format DJ. I don't know if you know aware or not. I have three different project names. So under the name of DJ
Yes, I can see
Mash,
that.
I
Yes.
do. So I do a lot of house music under the name of Mash. As Master is completely techno, just techno and progressive techno. And under the name of Pulse, I do psytrance. But I've been off psytrance in the last few years, last couple of years, because I wanted to concentrate on Master now and just follow that. And but when I was in Sydney from 2000 to 2008, I was only playing psytrance, nothing else.
Yeah, but that time, that was the scene. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, remember Goa Girls?
Exactly.
Like in Goa,
Yes.
that was the scene in the top. From what I
Exactly.
know. So,
True.
what's the techno scene in India right now? What do
I
you
think it's
see?
really good. Every city is picking up like tech. Nowadays, I would say techno has become a new commercial. Like
Yes.
everything is techno now. So if you look as techno as a genre itself, like specific definition of techno, I wouldn't say there are like thousands of people following, but if you consider from my point of view, if you consider as underground music, in
Yes.
which techno is part, in which we cover progressive house, progressive and other like deep house and other stuff. So yeah, it's picking up in India like crazy, and over the last few years it's been amazing. There's been a lot of new producers coming out of India, there's a lot of labels coming out of India, music labels, and there's more people attending techno parties nowadays. People, like 5 years ago, people used to call me, record me some EDM music for my car. Now they call me and tell me, please can you give me some techno. So
I get you. I get you because
yeah.
I've changed my sort of music sense too. I love techno
Yeah.
house. That's my scene. Not the dark. I like more like the house
Mellow, I
music.
understand.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
How is your?
True.
Tell me about your sunburn experience. Come on, we need to ask you that.
Yeah, Sunburn was a really amazing. Basically, how I got my first spot in Sunburn was in 2010. Submerge and MTV, along with Pioneer DJ, organized a DJ competition all over India.
Oh wow.
So I won that and the winner was supposed to get an opportunity to play at Sunburn. So I won that competition, and that's how I got my first Sunburn spot. It was in the afternoon, and I really enjoyed. And everybody loved my music. Nikhil loved my music, and from next year onward, I got the main stage slot, opening for Axwell and Funk Agenda and all those people. So yeah, it's really amazing to play for such a massive crowd and such an amazing vibe right on the beach. At that time, when I was playing for Sunburn, it used to happen in Kandolium Beach, which was right opposite on the, overlooking the ocean. So it's just really amazing. The sunsets were amazing. Dancing around with such amazing crowd and meeting amazing people, it's just been always been amazing experience.
Right. And Mash, what's your scene like when it comes to music festivals? Where all have you been overseas, and where would you actually want to play in future?
So I played a lot of festivals in Australia itself, like right from from Queensland down to Melbourne. Then one of the great festivals I remember was in New Caledonia, which is a French colony in Pacific Islands, and there was a Earth Dance Festival of Peace, and I went to that country and I landed, and nobody in the country spoke English. Everybody spoke French. So the music and the hand movement was the only language we could understand. And in the night, I played to like 5,000, 6,000 people to this amazing atmosphere. And in the morning, I was surrounded by like 30, 40 people who wouldn't understand what I speak, and I wouldn't understand what they speak. And we just, the language of music and love and, just got us together. And we after partied for 2-3 days, after that. And just, we understood each other so well after the music, and the music that I played had no lyrics, So basically, it's all about the instrument and the sounds, and everybody takes those sounds, and the way they touch their soul and mind and body is in a different way. And it just happened that we all connected in such a super bond it was, and I just loved it. So that is one festival that I remember for a lifetime for sure.
And where would you want to play if you were given a chance?
My objective over the next few years to make it to Awakenings in Amsterdam.
Oh, that's going to be sick.
Yeah, I hope so. It happens.
Good luck with that. So, I'm sure you will. Your music is doing great. Right now, we have so many platforms, to show our talents. For example, right now, you're with Ombré,
Yes.
App. What do you have to say about the app? How is it going to help all the artists, young, budding, artists platform?
I think it's a great initiative, and I think it's a great app with the super. I've been checking the app over the last couple of days, and the algorithm is super, and especially for all the DJs, and considering the lockdown period where you don't get to meet your crowd, you don't get to go to clubs, even if you go and play somewhere, there are only like 20 to 40 people because of the crowd restrictions, and here, if you're on an app and you just have to share the link, and you can have the audience from all over the world. And so people who wouldn't know me, I have an opportunity, they might get to know me, because if I play here, nobody from Brazil or Japan or New Caledonia or California would get to know what I'm doing. But online platform is one medium where you can reach the target audience what you can't dream of otherwise in your lifetime, And Ombré is just that.
Right. Do you think do you say it's the next Spotify in India right now?
It could be. Like, Spotify is basically for music and creating music playlists, and Ombré is about creating the playlist of events. So if you want to reach the target audience, if you want to reach the audience from outside your territory, I think it's a great way. And especially for the budding and the new artists, like you mentioned, it's a great way because you can actually generate revenue now. And that's one of the biggest hiccups for the upcoming and new artists, because a lot of people leave because either they don't get the opportunity or they don't make enough money. But now the opportunity is there, the platform is there. You just have to need to do the necessary hard work and perform. Maybe for the first team you might have 10 people, but I can assure you, if you keep doing it regularly, the audience is going to grow. That's only about it. If your music is good, people are going to appreciate it all over the world.
Of course, it's all the music. I mean, if your music is good, and I feel personally, every music, every genre, like, you have a crowd for that. Like,
True.
See, right now you're playing techno, hip-hop also, there are like DJs who are like killing it, and there's a crowd.
Yeah.
There's a crowd.
One of my best friends is a hip-hop DJ himself, so Skip is a very good friend of mine, and he's a hip-hop DJ. And I feel every music format, there's a crowd for every music format, and there's people who like every kind of music format. So no matter what music you're making, there would always be somebody out there who would like your music. So
Yes, Totally. And also, it's like I feel music is such a mood kind of a thing. Like for me personally, I'm such a moody, like everything I eat, I dress while listening to music. At times I can
Awesome.
feel a very Bollywoodish kind of a vibe. Sometimes I go hip hop. Sometimes I'm like full techno house. So,
Yeah,
it's
cool, cool, cool.
beautiful handcrafted, yeah, for it. So
And I think it's important also to listen to different genres and all the different
yeah,
genres. Then actually you can actually appreciate what you actually like. If you listen to the
right.
same thing over and over again, eventually you get bored. Even if you spend so much time with your girlfriend, you tend to get bored. Not that I'm asking people to change the girlfriend, but it's good to experience and
Oh
listen
my
to every
God, if you
genre.
have a girlfriend, I think your girlfriend is going to kill you for saying this.
No, I don't have a girlfriend. I have a wife. I'm actually married.
Oh, okay. Okay, then you're safe. Then you're safe.
Yeah.
So,
I can see Clement there. Hi, Clement.
oh, Clement, my dear friend Clement, how are you? Clement, we need to get you here. I thought you're still unwell.
No, he's better now. I think he's better now.
Yes. So Clement and me, we've had such a great time in Spain. We had gone for
Oh,
Eiffel
wow.
Falls, and
Oh, nice.
yeah. So Clement, me and my friend Marina, we went out. We had dinner and we were chilling. It's so great to have him here. But
He
yeah,
is the most humorous guy I know on this planet. Like, he can make anybody laugh, and super
yeah,
sense of humor.
yeah. I haven't seen him for quite some time now. I mean, much before lockdown also. I think the last time I saw him was at Olive here and we were chilling. That's it. After that, I have no idea where this guy's disappeared.
Okay. Cool, cool.
Yeah.
Hi,
So Mash,
Chinu.
tell me, since we're talking techno music, who is your techno favorite artist and your favorite
See,
playlist right now? Like playlist
there's
that
so
you
many of
love.
them. Like I tell you, in my late 90s, I was really influenced by Sasha and John Digweed. They were legends at that
Ah,
time.
yes.
Then I followed them and I had their posters like a young boy in my house, in my room, everywhere. This is what I want to be. And Bedrock is the label I want to reach.
Oh,
And then eventually, with time, keeps changing. Then when I was through Psytrance period, I liked Skazi and Tristan and all those times.
yeah, yeah.
Currently, in terms of music production, I'm really liking the stuff this guy Rebuke is producing. Then a
Ah,
lot of my Indian friends, Ash Roy, Ashwin, Jitter,
yes.
and these 8-bit culprit. These guys have been making some really killer music as well, and I really dig it. Sequel for that matter, and they have really brought up India's name in all over the global market because all the big DJs are playing their music, all the big artists are playing their music.
Yes.
So yeah.
It's great to see our people actually going global. I even I listened to a few of the names that you've taken right now. Also is an influencer. Oh my god, Clement. Too funny. But yeah, so lovely to have you here. To
Thanks.
talk about music. Music is something that connects. I don't know you, you don't know me, but it's music that's connected us right
Yes,
now.
connected us.
And
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, a platform like Ombré, for all the
Yes,
musicians, young artists to go and kind of show their work. I think Amit Chino, like great work. Hats off to
yes,
you for doing
definitely.
this. And what did you want to talk? Tell our audience here, our friends and families who are watching us.
Currently, considering the current situation, my advice to all the people would be not to give up. Just keep the hope alive, keep going. Everything in life is momentary. If the time is bad, good times are going to come. Just keep doing your hard work. Everybody goes through ups and downs in life, but the people who flourish are the one who actually fight back.
Yeah.
So yeah, just keep doing, especially the DJ industry, because I've seen so many DJs give almost about to give up. Don't give up, man. This is something we got into this profession for the love of music and something we love. So not making enough money shouldn't be a big enough reason for you to quit the industry.
Yes.
So, and there's always possibility of doing two things in life, and maybe give this a break a little bit, but don't quit. Never quit.
Right. What a
and
beautiful
util-
message.
and utilize this time to do things, man. Like I was always fond of gardening, and I have a couple of gardens in my house, and I started doing gardening in the last 1 month. I've been lawn mowing, I've been fertilizing,
Wow.
I've been making like compost at home, and so just keep yourself
Sounds
busy and do the things
amazing.
that makes you happy. So
Yes, yes. I'm a plant whatever you want to call it. I love that.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
just gives me so much joy. In fact, today in the morning, I put a story saying that, it gives me so much joy to just water my plants, and
Yes,
today
yeah,
being
true.
World Environment Day, I was like, dude, we
Uh,
need to take care of our surroundings,
yes, do.
take care
And
of our
oh,
surroundings.
these are the things that give us life, and without
Yeah.
oxygen there's nothing. And I feel so much happier. Even if I haven't slept all night, I would make sure at 6 o'clock in the morning I go clean up all my leaves in the garden, water them, see, make sure that there is no grass being torn out, and then I go to sleep and I'm like happy, they have taken some fresh oxygen. And
Yeah.
so it's
Yeah, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. See, guys, so a DJ also waters plants and has like a garden. So you guys out there, if you're not, taking care of your surroundings, make sure you do. And a beautiful message, Mash, a beautiful message from you to all the young DJs or people who are already in the industry or who have to, the things around, talking about mental wellness, music, discovering that you make some more. And I think we all will do it together and we'll come out of this
yes,
together, all of us.
true.
Yeah, now what are we going to do? Are we going for an after party?
Yes, definitely. But I can't stop reading Clemens. I can't stop laughing from reading Clemens' message.
I'm sorry, I haven't even read this. Hopefully one day. What does that say? Okay.
He's like, I go talk to my plants. कुछ भी काम का नहीं है तो.
Oh God. Okay.
Man, you need to get him. Like I would be the
Yes,
first one to
yes, we
join in
have
because
to.
it's gonna be.
Clemens, you are next. Be ready.
Hilarious.
Oh God.
But yeah, I'm all set for the after party. I can't wait to go. I hope people
Yes.
like the music that I play, and I'm gonna play some of the tunes that I've loved and I've made it to my sets in the past. And yeah, let's get on the ride and enjoy the weekend.
Yes, awesome. I can't wait for you to spin now, guys. Everybody who's following us right now, let's head for an after party. I'm dressed, I'm all ready, and we are going to Ombré app. So if you haven't downloaded the app, please download the app and let's head for the party. And we have Mash, so
Let's.
music.
Yeah.
Happy weekend, guys.
Cool.
Thank you, Mash.
Cheers. Thank you.
Let's.
And I think I'm going to be broadcasting from my Twitch channel as well. So, but I
Okay.
would suggest everybody to download the Ombre app because the presentation and everything looked really nice. And yeah, just give me 5 minutes and let's get roll. Let's get to roll.
Perfect. Perfect. See you. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye. Bye.
Okay, I am trying to still see the messages. Oh. So yes, guys, that was Mash, and I think that was a beautiful conversation, a positive message to all you people out there who are living by yourself, like me. I'm living alone, and it just gives me so much joy that it's Saturday night. I can't head out, but I do have virtual parties. So all you got to do is download the app Ombre and come and hang out at my party. See you guys. Have a great weekend. Enjoy yourself. I hope everyone's doing safe and your families are good. And I hope you are also taking care of your health. Take care of yourself. It's World Environment Day, guys. I also want to tell you a last message before we go. Please take care of your surroundings. One small example before I, kind of like exit this life. I have 2 dustbins in my house. Why I'm talking about dustbins is because one bin I use only for, plastics and stuff like that. And the other one I use only for, the food items that goes in. And I think that's, some apartments in Mumbai are very strict. They actually fine you. But majority of them don't even care. But you as a citizen, please be more cautious and take this initiative of kind of like, having 2 bins and separate bins for different things so that there are recycled things. There are stuff that, like can go as a fertilizer and then we get to eat something healthy. I have seen videos where, there's a garbage spot and we have cows and everybody eating and they're eating plastics and you guys are having, I don't know, the milk from the cow. Doesn't really make sense. So please keep your environment, clean. Don't litter them. If you see somebody else littering them, I think you should definitely take a little, like just go and, you know, tell them, so that you make people aware. Especially people in your house like maids and drivers, and you know, these kind of people kind of don't really care much, because they are quite like it's okay kind of an attitude. You guys, you need to change it. You are the ones, you know, who can really make changes here. And this World Environment Day, this is what I want to tell you. And I had also put up a story from my Maldives trip last year on my story right now. And why I put that was because we all are, you know, we all love a life when we are traveling. But do you actually know that if you don't take care of your environment, you can't even enjoy those beautiful beaches, your blue skies, blue, you know, like sea and beaches and blah, blah, blah. Nothing is going to work if you do not take care of your environment. So please do take this as a message from me today. And this is the end of my live Heart to Heart with Sasha. It's a celebration of my 1 month Heart to Heart live. I've had people from all walks of life, from sports star to celebrities to models to artists to yogis, and a lot of different people. And I am so happy that all of you have actually supported this initiative. And I would love to now take your leave, and I will see you at an after party. Till then, take care and have a great weekend. Bye bye, guys. Take care. Thank you.